So about 6 months or so ago, I had an acquaintance of mine reach out to me because he knows I built websites. And he said, "Hey man, I have my own company. Um, we're growing. I need a better online presence. What can you do to help? You need to Google My Business page, and we recommend having a website. But if your budget's short, start out with the Google My Business page." And he said he wanted a quote for a website, so I gave him a quote for one of our pre-built sites. Months went by, and I heard from him the other day. And he goes, "Hey, I'm not really ranking on Google. What can you do to help?" So I Googled him, and this is what the Google search showed. If you notice, it shows Google My Business stuff off to the side, and he wasn't ranking for the entire service area you wanted. So, being a friend of mine, I gave him some tips. And he messaged me again and said, "Hey, I'm still having some problems. Can you help?" He's like, "I'm not tech savvy." And I'm like, "Well, there's some things we can do to help your Google My Business page rank." Because that's all I'm thinking, that's all he's got, because that's all I'm finding. And so I put together a quote for him. I sent it to him, and he's like, "Wow, is that all? Is this going to help my website too?" And I'm like, "What website? I don't see a website for you online." And then he sent me the link to it, and it says site not found, and it's obviously broken. And so I messaged him back, and I'm like, "Dude, this is what I see." And it turns out, after a little bit of our discourse, he tried to set up his own website himself. It's either not published or it's completely broken, and it's through Wix. And so right now he's in this weird status of his stuff isn't ranking. Business is not growing as much as he wanted to. He's got a website that's not live. Where if he would have pulled the trigger those 6 months ago, he would already have a website. It would already be ranking locally. We would have tied in his Google My Business page, and he would be showing up for more services. So right now, he's basically got to start over. This is why we built pre-built sites. Setting up a website isn't as easy as those commercials make it seem. We want to help you. We will take care of all of the tech. We'll take care of all the tech. Everything will be online, give you peace of mind, and everything will be working. That's why we started Prebuilt Sites, so you don't get in this scenario.